A seed cannot grow in the wrong soil. You can have the greatest potential in the world, but if you surround yourself with negativity, small-minded people, and those who do not understand your vision, you will never rise. There are some relationships that you will have to let go of. There are some places that you will have to leave. Abraham had to leave his father's house before he could step into the promise. Joseph had to be removed from his family before he could become a ruler. Sometimes separation is necessary for elevation. The enemy will try to keep you attached to things and people that keep you small. He will try to keep you in circles where your gift is unappreciated, where your vision is mocked, where your faith is constantly under attack. But you must have the courage to walk away from anything that is not aligned with your destiny. It is better to walk alone for a season than to walk in the wrong direction for a lifetime. God is trying to bring you into a new season, but He cannot do it if you are still clinging to the past. And let me tell you, when you finally make the decision to step fully into what God has called you to do, the favor of God will be undeniable. Doors will open that no man can shut. Resources will come from unexpected places. Divine connections will be made. Because when you align with God's purpose, provision follows. But you must be willing to act. Faith is not passive. It is active. God did not tell Joshua to wait for the walls of Jericho to fall. He told him to march. It was when they obeyed that the miracle happened. Some of you are waiting for signs, but God is waiting for movement. And do not be afraid of success. The enemy does not want you to be wealthy because he knows that when a righteous person has resources, strongholds are destroyed. So rise up. Stop thinking small. Stop waiting for permission to be who God already declared you to be. You do not need validation from man. You already have approval from heaven. You do not need another sign. You already have the word of God. The time for waiting is over. The time for excuses is over. God is calling you now to unlock what He has placed within you. The world is waiting. Heaven is watching. The choice is yours. When God places a vision inside of you, He does not consult your past. He does not look at where you came from, what mistakes you have made, or what limitations you think you have. He speaks to the version of you that is already seated in heavenly places. He speaks to the person you are destined to become. But the problem is, many people are so consumed by their past that they cannot hear the future calling them forward. They are trapped in memories of failure, regret, and missed opportunities, not realizing that God has already made a way beyond those things. If you keep looking behind you, you will never step into what is ahead. The enemy knows this, which is why he constantly tries to remind you of your past. He will use people, situations, even your own thoughts to keep you bound to an old identity that no longer belongs to you. But here's the truth. God never defines you by your worst moments. He does not hold your past against you. The only one who does that is the accuser. The devil will always try to convince you that you are not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough to receive what God has for you. But he is a liar. If God calls you chosen, then you are chosen. If He calls you blessed, then you are blessed. If He says you are more than a conqueror, then nothing, no failure, no struggle, no mistake can take that identity away from you.